What is going on, YouTube? We are back again with some more USFA gameplay. We have made it to the final week of the regular season of the Madden era, the first one we've had. A lot of memories we've shared. You've been with me since the beginning. I appreciate you. If you're just joining in, I love you too. But we still got more games to play here. We have 4 games that are pretty much just to wrap it up, and then the playoffs pretty much starts on the last game of this week here. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but we'll start out with Pittsburgh and Arizona in this ball game here. Pittsburgh coming off of another victory this season. They've been doing I won't say they were doing well, but they did manage to get a few victories in this season before it all wrapped up. We'll see if they can close out the deal with one more going into the off season for them. This will be the last time we see the Pittsburgh team until next season. They'll have another look. I got some more jerseys to make and everything like that. Pittsburgh is on the list on a team that I want to switch it up for them. So shout out to the homies in Pittsburgh. They're trying to get the victory against Arizona, who is a team that has too many star players to speak of. But I can't wait to see these two teams rumble. Let's go ahead and get it rolling. I have everything ready to go on my side outside of the player numbers, but I could bring that up as the shebang is loading, hitting the play game button right about now. And I hope you're having a great week to start out. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you. We still got a lot of things to cover, a lot of things to talk about. We got the draft coming soon, so make sure you get your players in if you haven't already. We got a lot of things coming to the fold, man. It's going to be a fun ride for sure. But looks like the game is underway here. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to it. Underway in Arizona, and we'll see what the homies can do. Is going to be returned by Isaiah Fowler to around the 25-yard line. And we'll start this one off. Isaiah Fowler and the Pittsburgh Roughnecks will be in the white and gold uniform set. And I do have some real good ideas for them. I think they're going to love their new look going into season number 8. Arizona, I'm liking their look now. I may keep them. I may switch it up. You never know. I'll keep you up to date with it, as you already know. But let's get this game rolling, man. I'm hyped. That's going to be a handoff to Mike. He had a solid game last week. Gonna get 5 yards on the carry. And you see right there, I got the tickers rolling again. Finally got it to save. I had to uninstall, reinstall, put it back in. See if I can find my files that I lost my files because it deleted my files for whatever reason, but I got them back up. I found them on my backup, so I got them. But look at the backup pass right there to the middle field, getting the midfield for the homies. Jim Carr gets the first down, passing it to Raider. Great pass. Jim Carr, he hasn't had the greatest of seasons, but this is only season number 1 from him. He could definitely bounce back next season, especially if you get the homies some weapons. Gonna pass it again as Carr throws on the run, had to get that one away. He was about to get taken down by D'Alfonso. He's gonna set up 2nd and 10 here.
Ready? 42's the mic. Check. 42's the mic. I got him.
2nd and 10 and a half minutes here.
42's the mic.
And this one gonna pass it again, looking left side, gonna be caught turning up, gonna get the first down, and a little bit more is Magna getting into the mix, and it's 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. Solid start to this drive here. They're coming off of one of their better games we've seen from them this season. They got the victory against Huntington Beach. We'll see the ticker down there to show that in a little bit, but hey, we keep it moving here. Got the jumbo set along with the shotgun, pitching the left side and caught by Mike. Sheds off one man and gets inside the 20. He's going to set up 1st and 10 Pittsburgh in the red zone, as Mike pointed out. Great drive up to this point. Who missed that tackle there? It looks like it was Dexter Hall that missed the tackle, a rare missed tackle there. But it's going to set up 1st and 10 here.
Tens the mic. Go.
Gonna hand this off left side to Mike and get stuffed. I believe that's Doc Goodon with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Yes, I was right there. Drive continues here for Pittsburgh in scoring range. They got a solid kicker named Anita Dickamy to see if they can get some points, but I'm sure they're looking for 6+1. They're going to hand it off again to Mike. Finds a little bit of a crease, but they got to go backwards thanks to the penalty there. Holding right there. Take it back. And it's going to be 2nd and 20 now.
Ready. 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Gonna deep drop back right side, and Carr turns up as Magna past the 5 and pushes into the end zone. Into the end zone. Great drive, and Pittsburgh's gonna put 6 on the board immediately. Great drive. Great drive by the homies. Kick is gonna be up here. Kick is going to be good here, and Pittsburgh takes the lead in this ball game. Let's see what Arizona could do on their first offensive set. Can't wait to see these two teams rumble. Can't wait to see the rest of the teams here rumble. We're going to be seeing a few teams that we won't see until next season, including next game. I believe Tampa Bay will be the next one on the block. They've had a up and down season, but they've seemed like they hit their stride a little bit late. Unfortunate for them, they had to be eliminated from playoff contention. But outside of that, they have a lot of promise going into next week. And then we'll see a couple of the games there we'll talk about a little bit later. But shout out to everybody that's been hanging out with us. Like I said, we got a lot of things coming around the pike. The draft is coming. Free agency is coming. We got all of our affiliates kicking as well, so it ain't gonna stop. As Sir Lancelot gets the return here, it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. As per the rule set, he was moved to a backup spot, so technically he could be a kick returner. We'll see if that affects the offense anyway. We're going to be handing it off to the homie Ulf, and he pushes forward past the 25 there. A gain of 4 to start it off. 2nd and 6.
Hold the ready, Mike. 43 is a Mike. Check tight end. Check tight. Go. Joker.
Handoff here, looking for a crease, pushes forward and going to get close to the 30. Keeping it on the ground. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. I got one. I go.
Passing it again, left side. It almost picked off. And the Pittsburgh defense holds strong here. Pretty interesting sight here in this ball game. They want us to talk about Pittsburgh immediately. Let's talk about it then, since they want to talk all that smack. I ain't mad at you though. Keep doing your thing, Pittsburgh. Starting out at quarterback, it'll be Jim Carr. Halfbacks will be just Mike Hawk. That's the only halfback here. They see the return coming. Pitch this close to midfield and solid field position again for Pittsburgh. But wide receivers will be JoJo Tidwell Jr., Corbian Crimson, and McDonis Magna. You've seen them on that touchdown there. And don't forget the homie Isaiah Fowler, number 22. Tight ends, they do not have a user tight end. Kicker slash punter, I said it earlier, Anita Dickamy. As we set up 1st and 10, it's going to be a quick drop back here. Looking for a pass and just throws this one away. Not to be there for Jim Carr. It's going to be 2nd and 10. The switch to Madden has been interesting to say the least. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of craziness happened. It's going to be interesting to see who wins the awards as well. Going to have our award show on Twitch, so make sure you watch out for that handoff. It gets swamped by a couple of players. There's Mike. Going to make it 3rd and 8 coming up. Talk about this Arizona defense since they're on the field. Defensive linemen, they have Tony D'Alfonso and Andre Krim. Defensive tackles will be William Thompson and Brett Eisenhower. Linebackers will be Tyler Rogowski, Dexter Hall, Randall Hawkins, and Aiden Montana. We'll see what this play does here. 3rd and 8, quick pitch left side, wide open man, turning up the field, trying to get the touchdown, and it's gonna get the touchdown. What is happening here in Pittsburgh? The Roughnecks take a 2-score lead. Told me to cut off that talk about Arizona's defense, and they're going to put up another 6. Wow, kick is up, kick is going to be good, and we're 14-0 here in this ball game. But just to round out this this Arizona defense, the secondary is as follows. We got Lawrence Sands, Pilsung, and Dash Slay at the cornerbacks positions. And then we have Ozzie Sash, Doc Goodon, and Juju Moore at the safety. So, wow, did not expect this to happen. Pittsburgh is actually balling right now, 14-0. And we're going to see a little bit of moves here. As a quarterback for Arizona will be Money Mills. Halfback will be Ulf Jacobson and Pablo Sanchez. Wide receivers will be Sir Lancelot, Sean McGowan, and Ernesto Romero. Tight ends will be Antonio Lewis and Reginald Frome. And kicker / punter, David Washington. So we'll round out that side there. We'll talk about the Pittsburgh defense in a little bit, but we'll see Sir Lancelot return it. Pushes off, sheds off one man. Look at the spin move. He almost broke free. Very testy return there for Pittsburgh, but they'll get the stop when they needed it. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up for the Rattlers, and we'll talk about this Pittsburgh defense really quick. Defensive linemen, they have 4 of them. It's Tank Jones, Cassandra Raquina, Thax Brightmore, and Todd Ziegler. Linebackers will be Colt Wetzel. Pitching his right side is caught and dropped off of the nice hit there by John Fowler. Speaking of which, he's one of the 2 cornerbacks there, John Fowler and CJ Bird. Safeties will be Angel Flugel and Mitchell Lott. And then linebackers, I'll go through them real quick. It's Colt Wetzel, Gus Peck, and Heavy D. So that's all the user there. Shout out to the users. Right side is going to be caught by Sanchez. A juke move and drags a man for another 4 yards or so to give Arizona their first down of the game.
We got 4. Ready, go.
Gonna pump fake this here, toss it right side, looking for a man, and overthrows that receiver there off the mark here, and 1 for 4 on the day for Money Mills. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Ready, Hawk 70, Hawk 76.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
56, the mark. 56, check 56.
Money Mills looking, tossing right side. There goes the homie. We're seeing a lot of screenplays work in their favor, and this one is going to work in their favor, getting the big gainer. Number 34 does it again. 1st and 10, Arizona, as they try to come back in this one. Again, 31. Getting them closer to field goal range. It's going to be faking the handoff pitch left side and going to be overthrowing Sean McGowan. And I believe that is a spot where it's normally Sir Lancelot. You never know if the drop off of speed might have had him a little bit under that pass. But it's going to be 2nd and 10.
tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Hand off again, trying to hit the edge, and it just destroys one man. But luckily for that Pittsburgh defensive player, his teammate had his back on that one. Going to be 3rd and 8 coming up.
High five, baby, high five. Let's go.
Interesting.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Hey. Set, go.
Gonna look to convert the 3rd down. Going to pass it left side. It's going to be caught. Stays in bounds. Pushes forward, but I think he's going to be stopped just a couple inches shy. And yes, it is 4th and inches. Almost got the 1st down, but that extra defensive player came through at the right time. It's going to be 4th and inches. Would they go for it here? Would they just take the points? They look like they're just going to take the 3. Me personally, I would have probably went for it. You got one of the best backs in the game. Kick is going to be up, and kick is going to be good. And Arizona will get their first points of the game. Now, will they come back? That's a different question, but they got to see how they contest with this Pittsburgh offense, who's currently 2 for 2 right now. They've been doing very well. Shout out to the homies here doing their thug fizzle. You already know we do it real strong here in the professional football set. We got a lot of teams coming along. We got 10 so far. An expansion is coming soon. Within the next couple of seasons. Actually, after next season, we should have 2 more additions to the squad. So it's only going to get bigger and better from here. You better watch out. You better not cry. And he's going to take it to the 20. And that's why I'm telling you. It's 1st and 10 here for the Roughnecks. They're trying to extend this lead some more. Why not? If the offense is clicking, why not give it to your playmakers?
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Good for you.
Go.
And they're going to hand off to Mike, trying to find a crease and burst through a couple of defensive players there. Got to make it 2nd and 5 coming up.
We hit it. Anything moves, we hit it. Let's go now. Kill. 70 Lion.
Double tight.
Making the handoff here, looking left side and caught. Cuts up, trying to get past the defensive player is Corbian Crimson. And they're going to move the sticks again. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. Corbian Crimson.
Ready. 1070 Timberwolf.
Bill, Wild Bill.
Going to pass this one. Looking for a man to throw it to on the run. Throws it in incomplete. Andre Krim was right behind him. Gonna make it 2nd and 10, putting that pressure on the young quarterback.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Party now. Woo! Let's go. Mike.
Handoff here, looking, turns up. There goes Mike, pushing forward and gets to the 45.
Go!
Inside Arizona territory, and it's 3rd and 2 coming.
Yes, sir. Woo! That's it, baby. We're gonna work.
That bull said we're gonna work. I ain't mad at you, homie.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Double tight.
Set go.
Gonna hand this one off. Yes, he will try to push forward. He might have got it. I'm not sure, but actually he got stopped. 4th and inches here. The crowd says no, and it's gonna be a stop by Arizona. But will Pittsburgh go for it here? It is the end of the 1st, so they are going to send the punt team right before the 1st quarter ends. Yes, they will. Punt is away. It is going to be inside the 20 by the looks of it. A decent enough bounce. And it is going to be picked up, but he's going backwards. And an ill-advised pickup. Could have been a little testy there. Luckily for them, he kind of just picked it up and didn't lose it. But the end of the first quarter is here. Handoff, look for a big gain. You already know how he does. He's looking, cuts through, gets past the 25 and dragged down at the 27. And I thought he was going to break away. He had enough room, but that's going to be a Rattlers first down. Luckily enough for Pittsburgh, number 37 held on for dear life.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, turn up.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
And they'll try to hand off again, trying to get the crease and get stuffed. The short gain there. 2nd and 9 coming.
Ready. Cougar 19. Hot go.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Passing it this time. Looking left side, caught by Ulf, turns up in a short gain again. 3rd and 7 coming up.
All day. I will be here all day. Hey, go one more time.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
And off and another big gain. First down coming, pushing forward and dragged down from behind, down to the 45-yard line. And this ground game starting to percolate here for Arizona. 1st and 10 coming. He's just running through a crowd. That's just not fair at all.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
All right, let's go right here now. Shift.
Quick pitch right side, going screenplay, and it's going to be a wide open lane. Number 88 taking the pass to 20, but right to the 20 there. 1st and 10, and that's a rare sight right there. Ernesto Romero gets the catch for the big gain, 35 yards. Put his hand in the dirt, picked himself up, and just took off to run. Arizona's trying to come back in this one. Starting from the 6-yard line, and they're going to get some more yards here. Look at this move by Sir Lancelot coming out the slide. 1st and goal coming up, and they got to show a replay. Look at this. Look at the spin move. Look at that. That was nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you. First spray probably hyped about that one for sure. 1st and goal coming up. A quick pitch left side, going to be caught and stuck right at the 1-yard line. Couldn't turn it up for the touchdown, but a solid game by Lewis, who's trying to get one more game to push for that tight end of the year stud up. I believe he's 2nd in touchdowns by a tight end.
Ready.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
It's either him or Evan Hunt. I'm not really sure. There's gonna be quick pitch again, and he rushed that one with Money Mills. That was the easy touchdown. It's gonna be 3rd and goal here.
Here we go, shot. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
You. 43's the mic. 43.
Got to pass it again. Looking for the first steps up on the run and just throws this one away. And it is 3rd down. Technically, they could go for it. I don't think it will hurt them too much, my personal opinion, if they don't make it, because they'll have it around the inside the 5 if they do go for it. But they do have the best back in the game. Why not give it to them? We've seen a lot of 4th down stops this season. They're going to send a man in motion here, and they are going to pass it. They send a blitz, and they left the homie wide open. Touchdown. Rattlers. Sometimes you don't have to go up the middle. Sometimes you got to swing it. The homie Ulf comes through with the score. And he had 4 touchdowns in his last game, so the touchdowns keep piling on for the young buck. It's going to be 14-10 to score as Arizona puts another dent into that lead that Pittsburgh had earlier Started up 14-0. Now it's 14-10. Now the thing is, Pittsburgh still having themselves a solid game nonetheless. No one really expected them to be this type of competitive against Arizona, who is the #1 team in the Western Conference. But like I always say, you hit that play game button, you see what happens. And Pittsburgh, up to this point, they're rolling a valiant effort. But now it's up to their offense to put more pressure on this Arizona team. And their best case scenario will obviously be a touchdown before the half. They'll have the chance here. As we send this one away back to Pittsburgh, we go. Going to be caught around the 1 yard line for Isaiah Fowler. Got a couple blocks up front. Going to push forward and get to the 30, maybe the 29. But it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Pittsburgh.
Down. Cougar 19.
Tight end left, tight end left.
Hey.
Andre Krim at the bottom of the D line, and they're going to run away from him, trying right side and stuff. At number 97, that's D'Alfonso with the tackle. 2nd and 9 coming.
No chance. No chance.
On the set.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
And they're going to try to hand off again, but nice pass rush or nice run defense there
All day, baby.
to slow him down again. Brett Eisenhower getting the nice push. 3rd and 9 coming up. And that's exactly what Arizona wants.
Here we go. Sack. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Danny.
Faking the handoff here, looking to toss this one left side and caught. Turn up the field and gets hit out of bounds. A great dot on 3rd down to Fowler. 1st and 10, Roughnecks. Looked like Dash Slay was there in coverage, couldn't quite get the stop. And this drive shall continue for Pittsburgh. Got the bunch to the top of your screen. And they're going to look to fake it. Going to throw on the run. Krim got to his man almost, but he steps up and gets hit by Slay. Is Johnson, who I believe has his first catch of the game. Great pass under pressure, though. Going to be 2nd and 3 coming.
Mike 42, check. Mike 42. 3 buzz.
Go.
Quick pitch right side and caught. Turns up is the homie McDonald's Magna. Closer to 30. This is going to be 1st and 10, though. A great pass right off of the play. You seen that as soon as he got it, boom. And it got it right to the spot where the wide receiver was. Didn't need too much for the conversion. A great job there as the drive continues here for Pittsburgh.
Key to tight end.
A single man coverage up top. And there might look his way. No, they will not. Left side and overthrows his man there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after that play.
Set up. Bronco 80.
Closing in on field goal range here.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
3:51 left in the second, and they're going to hand it off this time around. And a couple of Rattlers says no to that run play. Dash Slay was there again. I believe that's his 3rd tackle of this particular drive. 3rd and 7 coming. Another 3rd down situation here. Pittsburgh's been able to convert these spots. That's the thing we've been trying to figure out here. Pass it again, left side and caught. And there it up is the homie Mike inside the 5. 1st and goal coming up here for Pittsburgh. And this drive is moving along steadily.
Okay, ready?
Mike 10. I'm on.
Jumbo said here, Arizona has everyone and their mama in the line and trying to stop the fullback there, and does just that. Not too much on that gain. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
2nd and goal coming up as we hit the 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh trying to score again. Arizona want to get some momentum going into the playoffs, because this will be the last time we see them until they figure out who they got to play between Tacoma and whoever wins Huntington Beach and Dallas. Got him offside, so it's a free play. Looking for the touchdown on the run, pressured by Krim, but it really doesn't matter. Just move it up half a distance to the goal. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming up. Arizona rocking the pink and black uniform sets. They got 2 backs in the backfield. Almost got Eisenhower off again. Looking middle field and had his man open, and the pass was off the mark. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. That was an easy touchdown there, but not to be. I believe Arizona started off with the football. Almost got a man offsides again. Gonna hand it off, push it forward, and gonna get into the end zone. Pittsburgh doing it again. Their 3rd touchdown of the half makes it 20-10. Great drive once again from this Roughneck team. Number 10 right there, Randall Hawkins had a chance to make a play, but I think he was trying to run where he was going instead of where he actually was. Mike, he took advantage of that one, and they'll knock that extra point through. It's back to an 11-point ball game after that play. Kickoff coming soon here. Arizona gets the football back, all 3 timeouts. Minute 50 seconds left in the second. Gonna take this one and cuts through past the 30. Trying to find a game breaker is Lancelot. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Now having them in the slot, depending on the playbook that you use, it can really affect the player's stats. And it could affect your offense as well. Gonna fake the handoff to Ulf by himself and had a man open and overthrows him as Money Mills. Is gonna be 2nd and 10 coming.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Quick pitch right side, and caught, turns up is Pablo Sanchez, who had, I believe, a 74-yard touchdown last week. Gonna make it 1st and 10 for Arizona. Great pass. Number 2 to number 8.
Tempo.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Gonna pass this one here and gonna be caught. There goes Ulf and takes it inside the 40 to around the 35-yard line, and Arizona scorching hot so far right now. Is gonna be 1st and 10. And they had him wide open there. They called their first time out. Might as well keeping it moving here. We're in week 14, folks. You got to get hyped. The playoffs are coming soon, And we got a lot of things to talk about coming forward. Make sure you stand by with us. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. Got the GSB, we got Goals, we got the CSFA, and we got our collegiate affiliate in the ECFL. So make sure you show some love to them as we set up. And that looked very dicey there for Money Mills off the helmet of his right tackle. Going to set up 2nd and 10.
Hey boys, we got 4 down. Huh.
And they're going to hand it off again. Look for a crease, finds the crease past the 20, inside the 22, around the 18. And timeout number 2 is called here. 1st and 10, Rattlers.
Okay, break.
Single.
Passing it again, looking. Finding a way to toss it, runs away. He's going to get past the man, past the 15-yard line. And they only have one more timeout left, so they'll have to hurry it up so they don't use it. 35 seconds left in the second. Pittsburgh's best bet will be a turnover or hold Arizona to 3. There are a few stops from making that happen. 2nd and 4 coming. They're going to pass it here. Looking for a man left side. It's going to be caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the mark. It's going to be 3rd and 1 as they call their final timeout. They may have one more play in them to where they can actually get some a chance for a touchdown, or they could just concede and give them get the points on the board, take it to the second half.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
43.
Go.
Rip right. 43 is the mic.
And pass this one again, looking, and gonna be caught for the touchdown. Oh, Jacobson, you are a bad mama jamma. And you got to watch him out the backfield. His 2nd touchdown receiving wise. And that puts the score right back to a 5-point affair. You can make that 4 thanks to the homie Washington. And we've got 13 seconds left in this first half. So far, it's looking pretty nice game-wise. A lot of scores. We haven't seen too much of the splash plays on defense quite yet. But you can't be mad at the results for sure. Solid job by all these players here. Putting on the show for our 5th to last game of the regular season. We'll see what Pittsburgh could do in 13 seconds, but we should have them going towards the setup of the second half. Sending this one away here. No return coming. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up for Pittsburgh, who's going to be going into this game, into the second half with the lead, assuming they don't do anything too crazy.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Handoff right side in. Mike is going to get shut down by Tony D'Alfonso to close the deal. For the first half, a solid game here that has Pittsburgh on top, 21-17. Let's go ahead and break it down as Arizona gets this football back. And now to think about it, yeah, I do remember Pittsburgh scored on that first drive. I thought Arizona had it and then got stopped. But look at the man almost taking it all the way. Is Sir Lancelot. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
On the double.
Get ready, get ready.
Making the handoff, going with the read option, trying to get the first, gonna get it, pushes forward and gets tackled by John Fowler, but not before he gets close to midfield. That's 1st and 10 Arizona.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
56. Watch the back and watch the back.
Looking for another read option, and he's going to push forward past midfield. Another short gain there. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Here we go.
Drive coming along slowly for Arizona, but look at the gain there by another big one there. 8 for 67 on the ground. It's going to be 1st and 10. Sandra Requena with the tackle.
On the set.
The mic. 56 is the mic.
So we got man.
Set go.
And that's going to be a false start there. Probably like the whole line got messed up there. 1st and 15 coming.
Ready. Toga 19. 24. Let go.
Gonna take off again to get some of those yards back. Off getting closer to 100 yards rushing. Gonna set up 2nd and 8 here.
Sandwiches. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
4 down. 4 down.
Ready.
Hand off right side, looking to push forward. Gonna get shut down. There's a flag on the play. I think it's on Pittsburgh. So that play won't really matter. Just gonna push Arizona forward. It's gonna be 2nd and 3.
Got it. Ready.
56. Mike's 56. Watch the screen.
56. Mike, 56.
Pass it, look for a man here. Middle field and caught, turned up by the homies. That wasn't Sir Lancelot. That's Sean McGowan on the play. 1st and 10 Arizona. And a touchdown could give Arizona their first lead of the game. So far, they're looking nice.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Coming.
Pitching the left side and caught. There goes Lancelot, spinning off a man, trying to get the first down. He's a little shy, but a solid gain nonetheless. 9 3/4 makes it 2nd and inches.
Ready up.
56. Mike 56. I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna run you over.
Go.
Why not keep it on the ground? It's too easy for the homie. Oh, Jacobson. Touchdown. 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 I did it 3 times because that's 3 scores for Off again. And that's 7 in the span of 2 games. Just ridiculous. Kick is going to be up here pretty easy if I do say so myself. Arizona has their first lead of the ball game, and Pittsburgh will have the football back. We'll see if they'll be able to get it back in gear. Solid game. We'll see if Pittsburgh could get the lead back. A lot of scoring in this ball game, but I'm not mad at it. You got to keep your heads on a swivel when you're playing against these top dog teams. They're trying to rip your hearts out quick. But Pittsburgh, they brought a lot of heart in this one. They want to close the deal, close the season with some positive momentum. I can't be mad at the Juice. Gonna look to pass up the 20, and he does get past the 22, around the 23 for number 22. First and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Whoa!
Hot, hot.
51's the mic. 51.
Gonna pass it here. The homie Jim turns up the field and he's gonna get the first down. Just enough. A gain of 10 on that play, and it's first and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Hey, we are.
Hand off. A big hole. Pushing forward. Reaching out for the first. Might be a little shy, but the refs said that he got it. First and 10. Pittsburgh.
Down. Cougar 19.
10. I got him. I got him.
Set go.
And they gotta go backwards now. First and 15 coming up.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Watch the out.
Set.
Hand off again, and another hole found by Mike. Pushing forward, he gets past 40 yards on the day. Second and 9 coming up.
Running.
Check down.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Check 3.
Passing this, looking to throw on the run. No, he's just gonna take off the run. Pushes forward, gets close to midfield. A gain of 4 in that play. Third and medium coming up here for Pittsburgh.
Ready. Viking 18.
All day, punk.
Gonna pass it again, looking right side, and no one's home there, and that's gonna be a stop. Forced by Arizona is gonna be 4th and 5 coming up. Sending this one to the left side. And kneel down around the 21-yard line. It's first and 10. Arizona.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Check. 43.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Left side. It's going to be caught by the homie. Antonio Lewis and speared by a couple of defensive players. Going to set up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Rip left.
Set. Go. Ready.
Sending a man in motion. Going to fake the handoff. Tossing its right side. Going to be caught and going to take it inside Pittsburgh territory. Big play. Lancelot. 1st and 10 coming up for the Rattlers. Great pass. That was definitely a dot.
Ready.
3. Mike's 43. Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day.
Passing this one right side and going to be caught. There goes Sanchez again. Past the 20. Can he get stopped? No, he cannot. Second straight game. Second straight touchdown. Pablo Sanchez, the backyard football star, does it again. Rare W Sanchez. He says, I'm going to make it not so rare anymore. Find him in the hole, throw it to him. He can make the plays. And that's going to make it a 10-point lead in favor of Arizona now, as the third quarter gets closer to the end. We're going to see this kickoff coming again, folks. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pittsburgh trying to get back in this ball game. A return by the homie. And going to get past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Go.
Stop your.
Looking to pass it here is Carr. Looking right side and going to be incomplete. Nice defense there from Arizona on that play. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Set up. Bronco 80.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
And this one off to Mike, and he's going to cut forward close to the 30. Going to set up 3rd and 3.
Not today, baby.
Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Double tight, double tight.
3rd and 3.
Go.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Send the man in motion here. They're going to hand it off. Yes, they will. And Mike's going to take advantage. Gets the 1st down. This drive shall continue for Pittsburgh.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
4 down. 4 down. Alert. Let's go.
Hand
Come on,
off.
Run to the ball. We got to run out.
He's going to take it 2nd and 8. Gain of 2.
Yeah, D.
Not too much sledding there for this rushing game for Pittsburgh. That kind of got Arizona into the ball game. Not able to burn clock. Not able to keep drives alive.
Check.
Ready. Hut.
And pitch this left side and going to be caught. Tries to cut up. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 after that play. A solid job.
Let's go now. 70 Lion.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hut.
But they keep it on the ground here. They have the middle wide open. They're going to test it and going to get stuffed. I think he picked the wrong hole. Arizona says, I don't got time for that nonsense. It's going to be 4th and 1. Now, when they keep their offense on the field here, they're close to midfield, so they could, in theory, try to see if they could get a score. But it looks like their offense is going to be turned over. And it takes a long time. Almost got blocked. And it looks like a fair catch. It's going to be set up there.
All day.
Ready. Break.
Mike's
Arizona
56.
back onto the field. The final 12 seconds of the 3rd quarter. They're going to hand it off again, looking for a big play. Going to get past the 30. And that should be it on this 3rd quarter. Let's go ahead and get into it. You already know what time it is. 12 more minutes left in this one as we flip back over.
Here we go. Watch left, watch left. Let's go, let's go.
Gonna pass this one as money, right side, and some coverage, and look at Sanchez go again. Another catch in his first and 10 here for Arizona.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
Another handoff. There goes the big hole. Cuts up. There's a flag on the play, so it might go backwards, but a solid job to at least try to get it. 1st and 12 coming up.
There we go.
Okay, ready?
Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. Here we go, here we go.
I go.
56, Mike, 56.
You gonna get
Pass this one here. Toss to the left side, a wide open man. Passing it is gonna be third. Lancelot trying to break the game. Touchdown. Rattlers.
There it is, kid. There it is.
Wow, what a pass. Speed came through in the clutch, and that one is 38-21 now. $11 more minutes in this ball game. Pittsburgh, they had the lead for most of the game, and then Arizona decided to turn their offense up real quick. It's been working out in their favor, and you can already tell Arizona's one of the top teams in the league. Their favorite to win it all. One of the favorites. I'd say the top 3 teams, in my personal opinion, would be Arizona, Charlotte, and depending on what team shows up, Tacoma is up there as well. You can't get rid of St. Louis on their bag. They got the best quarterback attribute-wise. Or should I say talent-wise, she's the best quarterback in the league all the way around. So if she pops off like she did last season, she could definitely help lift St. Louis to some big things.
Let's go.
It's going to be an interesting sight here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Mike, I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, Mike, 51.
Pitching this again is Carr, left side, and overthrows the crossing player there. 12 for 20 on the day. Is going to be 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Mike, 51. You're trash.
Check 37. Go.
Going to pass this, and once again another overthrow. Going to set up 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. In your face.
3rd and 10 coming up here.
Mike, 51.
Look for a crosser.
Hey, let's go.
Gonna toss this left side open, man, and caught. It's gonna be Mike taking a pass to 30. Big play, Mike Hawk, touchdown. Roughnecks. Burnt his man. Doc Goodon just took off to run. Too easy for Pittsburgh, and they got it back to a 11-point game. Kick is going to be up to make it 10. Does just that. Definitely not out of it, but definitely needs to get some defensive plays coming through. Solid job by Pittsburgh to not give up. They're still in this game. 2 scores in 10 minutes is doable, but they need their defense to step up They cannot give up any big run plays. Pittsburgh, they're trying to at least make it close if they can't win, but I think they prefer the W. You know what I'm saying? Send that one away, going into the end zone, and there goes Sir Lancelot with that speed, pushes forward and gets past the 30, or get past the 25, close to the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
4 down, check.
Ready?
1st and 10 coming up, hand it off, looking for a lane, past the 35. And a solid play there from all, gain of 9.
Not today.
Go! Mike 70 Lion.
Crunch time, defense.
Set up.
Gonna send a man in motion here. There goes for Lancelot, but they're gonna give it to off. Why not? Gonna get him close to the 50.
We got this.
Set. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Another handoff. No, it's a fake. Gonna take this off and gonna try to get past midfield. Does just that. Gonna set up 2nd and 5 here.
Ready.
56. Mike's 56. Exit.
Hot, hot.
2nd and medium here for Arizona. Gonna pass it again, looking right side and caught in some coverage. A dot to number 15 is 1st and 10 Arizona again.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Mike. All right, D, let's start. All right, D.
Set go.
1st and 10 here for Arizona. Looking to pass it again. A little pressure, but almost throws a pick. Second and 10 coming up.
Let's go now.
Mike.
Viking 18.
Right there, 56.
Come on. You better break it.
And they're going to run it. Toss to the right side. Look for to get past that defensive player, but not to be. Both well over 100 yards. Going to set up 3rd and 4 here.
Great job, D. Great job.
Ready, set.
56, Mike, 56. I got it. Tight end right.
Pittsburgh trying to get off the field, but not to be. They're going to find off again, pushing play, and it fumbles the football, and Pittsburgh's going to pick it up. What a big play on defense. Heavy D with the recovery, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Wow.
Mike, boys, 51.
Passing this and launches his left side. A wide open man again. It's Isaiah Fowler trying to get his team to come back. One hitter quitter. Touchdown. Pittsburgh, they are not dead yet. Wow. Not playing games here. It's Pittsburgh. An extra point here will make it a 3-point ball game. Arizona better tighten up. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we got ourselves a 3-score ball game, folks. A 3-point ball game. My bad. Not 3 scores. Pittsburgh trying their best to get in this ball game. They allowed them to go pretty far is Arizona, so they burned a lot of clock, but they made up for it with that one touchdown. Kicking this one away, Arizona trying to get past the 30. It looks like he got pretty close to Lancelot. Gonna set up 1st and 10. And we're seeing some of the cracks here in this Arizona defense. They do have that tendency to leave some of their speedsters on the other side open, or at the very least in some unfavorable setups. The outside sometimes is pretty easy to beat here for this Arizona team, so maybe that's something the Western teams could take advantage of. Quick pitch to the left side, incomplete. Going to set up 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
56.
Gonna pass it again, 2nd and 10, and caught. Turns up is Lewis, so they're gonna get the 1st down again.
Let's go.
1st and 10, Arizona.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
3. Here we go.
Set go. Let go.
43's the mic.
Right side and caught by Lewis again.
There we go, D.
It's gonna be 2nd and 4.
Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
6. Not here.
Ready. Hut. Hut.
Man in motion. They are gonna hike it. There goes off and finds a 1st down at the end of that carry inside the 40.
Here we go.
And Arizona's gonna keep this drive alive. And this drive looking pretty similar to the last one before the fumble.
Check.
Hand off again. And it gets dragged down by a couple of defensive players. Trying to set up 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Hey, let's get this.
Ready. Go.
Pass it again. Middle field is wide open for off. Another 1st down past the 25 down to around the 23. It's going to set up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Set. 70 Timberwolf.
Single.
Another handoff here. Push it forward and get stuffed. And this is a good situation here for Pittsburgh. See if they can hold them to 3. Let's see if they could get another turnover.
Ready.
The mic.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Watch tight end.
Set go.
Tight right. 4 down.
We're gonna pass it here, 2nd and 10. Right side and some coverage, and Antonio Lewis does make the catch. Money Mills gets 400 passing yards and 4 touchdowns on the game after that pass. 3rd and 6 here. Pittsburgh with the chance to get off of the field.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll have to get the stop and then the timeout to serve as much time as they can. Perhaps they can get a touchdown one more time. With an extra point, they'll take a 1-point lead.
Go. 70 Lions.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Set. Go.
Right side and overthrows his man, so no timeouts needed for Pittsburgh. And we got something interesting going on here, folks. If Pittsburgh can get the football back and get another one of those deep plays, we might see ourselves an upset. You never know. Gonna be no good with the kick. If Pittsburgh's gonna get the football back. Oh my goodness.
Down! Cougar 19!
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still
Pittsburgh
playing
starts with
soccer.
the football. Now all they need is a field goal to tie. Gonna toss this right side. It is gonna be caught. Goes out of bounds. Gonna set up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, shot! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
D all day. Defense all day.
Go!
All day.
Mike 42.
2nd and 7 here. Passing it. Looking, Millfield and caught, turns up, it's Johnson, a juke move, gets past and gets another 15. Lawrence Sands with the big penalty.
Let's go, baby.
In Pittsburgh, you got a shot.
Panther 60, Panther 60!
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Ready, go!
51, Mike 51.
Pittsburgh well in range, Millfield and caught, turns up, is McDonald's Magna. 2nd and inches coming.
Yeah! No dice.
2nd and inches here. A minute and a half left. No huddle, why not? They got 3 timeouts, so they don't have to rush it. They're going to pass it again. Millfield and almost throws it straight to the homie right there. Going to be incomplete.
Ready! Viking 18!
42's the mic.
Come on, baby.
Me personally, I keep it on the ground, but they're going to pass it. Looking, end zone, and overthrows Fowler in the back of the end zone. Not to be as 4th and inches though. Will they settle for the field goal? Will they try to get the first? Me personally, I say go for it. Why not? But they say get the points, secure the tie. And they're going to pray that their defense will be able to get the stop. Kick is going to be up and it's going to be good. We're back to a tie ball game, folks. But Arizona has a minute and some change to do something here. Interesting ball game here, folks. We'll see what Arizona could do on offense here. Make sure you stand by with us. We got ourselves a good game. Arizona with the football coming up. We got Sir Lancelot on the return. Can he find the breakaway? No, he cannot. He runs to a few roughneck players there. It's going to set 1st and 10.
Ready! Panther 60, Panther 60!
65. 65.
Gonna pass it here, looking, tossing this right side and overthrows the touchdown. Not to be there. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
Mike's 56.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
When the passes again on the run, trying to take off to get the first down, has to run through, cuts up and slides. Going to make it third down here, 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
30 seconds. Doesn't look like they're really pushing it, but they are going to pass it in this one. Lucky middle field and caught. Turns up, gets to the 45-yard line, calls a timeout. And that's off Jackson, over 100 yards rushing. So a lot of setup there for the number 34 of Arizona. Big moves here.
Check 56.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
And they're going to hand it off, look for a crease. Not going to find one. They're going to call timeout number 2. Try to see if they can find one of those breakaway plays, a walk-off.
Not mine.
I think this would be a good time if you're an Arizona fan to have one of those screenplays to the right side. See if you can get your man in open space, see what happens. You might as well. They are going to pitch it and going to be hit immediately. And that should take us to overtime. So I should assume we're going to get some 5s going on here, as Arizona surprisingly calls their last time out for whatever reason. Unless they want to go for it, go for the Hail Mary. And it looks like they are. They have their offense here.
Hey, dog. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
They're going to try to pass it here. Here comes the rocket to the end zone. And caught. Touchdown, Sir Lancelot. The walk-off is here. And that is going to be ball game. What? Sir Lancelot says, I do not care. Final score 44-38. Oh my God. The biggest play of the season. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Wow. I did not come into this one thinking that would happen. Sir Lancelot comes with the bucket. Pittsburgh, with the valiant effort to tie, was for naught. Thought we were going to 5s. We do not. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. 627 yards on offense here for Arizona to 497. An offensive onslaught on both sides to start out week 14. One turnover. That was that fumble that got that quick touchdown from Pittsburgh. Penalties was pretty low, 7 total between both teams. Wow. Possession time, Arizona had that one. The run game was working for them, so obviously that was in their favor. Perfect passing from both sides, both of them over 60%, both of them over 4 touchdowns. Money Mills had 5 this time around. Jeez, I'm just trying to run through it, but Mike Hawk and Ulf Jacobson, the 2 mile high halfbacks doing their thing. Mike, he had a touchdown. Ulf had 1 on the rushing side. He had 2 on the receiving, along with Sir Lancelot. Just ridiculous. Let's talk about the Arizona side of things. 184 yards, 7 receptions, 2 touchdowns for Sir Lancelot. Antonio Lewis, 6 for 40. Pablo Sanchez, 5 for 83, 1 TD there for Sanchez. Sean McGowan, 1 for 18. Romero, 1 for 35. On the other side, Corbian Crimson adds a touchdown, along with McDonald's Magna, Mike, and Isaiah Fowler. The last time we'll see these players here. Great fight by all of them, along with the 2 bot players getting into the mix. Wow. You never want to lose like that, but what can you do? Let's see. Heavy D was the user that led for Pittsburgh, 7 tackles. CJ Bird was 6. Mitchell Lott was 6. John Fowler with 4. Angel Flugel with 4. Gus Pack with 3. Cassandra Raquina with 3. Tank Jones with 3. Dax Brightmore with 2. Colt Wetzel with 2. And that is all the users there. Tackles for loss, there was none of them. No sacks, no interceptions, pass deflections. We got Lott, Fowler, and Flugel getting into the mix. It was Angel Flugel who also forced a fumble, so a great game from him. You see right there, 4 tackles, one pass deflection, 1 forced fumble, and that's all the stuff there. Arizona. Let's see here. For Arizona, we got Doc Goodon leading the way user-wise with 5 tackles. Dash Slay with 4. William Thompson with 4. Brett Eisenhower with 4. Let's see, Lawrence Sands with 3. He'd almost messed it up with that penalty, but he got 3 tackles. Dexter Hall with 2. D'Alfonso with 2. That's a tight end there. Pilsung with 1. Let's see, Juju Moore is right there as well with 1 tackle. And Randall Hawkins also had 1 tackle. Tackles for loss, D'Alfonso, Eisenhower, and Goodon were the ones doing that. No sacks, no interceptions, pass deflections out of Dash Slay, no forced fumbles or anything like that. Looking into the kicking side of things, Washington missed 1 field goal. Anita was perfect on the day, so 2 for 3 for both of them. Both of them made all of their extra points, 5 for 5 for both of them. 1 touchback total on 14 kickoffs between the 2 of them. Both of them averaged over 24 in regards to, actually over 28 in regards to the average there. Solid job. Kick return, 26.8 there for Lancelot, 6 for 131 there for Fowler. Punt return wise, Ozzie Stash had 1 for -4. Isaiah Fowler had 1 for 4. And I'll get these screenshots here and get to rolling for game number 2. We'll go ahead and show you who is coming along. Let's go ahead and get into it. Should be a fun ride this week. Week 14 is Anchorage at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is going to have the chance to beat all of the what's one look for the expansion teams this season if they could get the victory at home. Anchorage, they're eliminated from playoff contention along with Tampa Bay, so this is just an expansion versus expansion matchup. You already know how we do, and we're going to keep it rolling here. Thanks again for stopping by. Until next time, it's your boy Stacks, and we're out.